Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Serenity Valley. This is episode 49, and once again I'm met with Rockhound here, and
Hey guys.
we're going to keep working with our Growl or Goral. I don't know how you say it. Basically the LT master. I call this the bale maker, and we're going to bale up some chaff with our New Holland forage harvester here. We're going to run our two trucks back and around. But the first thing we need to do is we need to get this thing set up. So let's go in here and start up our tractor. We'll unfold the we'll unfold her. Come over here and we'll open our door. We'll lower our supports. We'll drop our bale ramp, and we'll unfold the feed hopper. Now we've got to fill this up. We don't have any netting or any of our foil in here, so Rockhound's going to help me by bringing that around. And hopefully I'll get the command to fill this up.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, we're not close enough.
Thing kind of turned over to the side a little bit.
Yeah, that's the wonders of a dolly trailer.
Yeah. And I'm trying to run into you too. Hang on a minute. I might turn around and come back in.
Yeah, swing around and try the other side over here. The side that doesn't have the open gate. Alright, hold on. Alright, so we got a refill. So we're adding our silage additive. I don't think we need that. I think that's for grass bales only, but now we're adding our, what are we putting in now? Refill. Alright. Come back around. We might have to leave the trigger and come back in to refill the next thing.
Okay. Same side?
Yeah, sure. Because the netting, the foil needs to go on that side technically.
Alright.
Might be one of those things like when you
Yep, there it goes.
we're adding our foil now. Might be one of those things like when you do a resell.
Right.
Two things you got to leave and come back in the trigger.
Yep. Looks like you're full.
Alright, so let's see. Can I? Yeah, you're going to have to swing back around for me to get the netting.
Okay.
This thing is rather involved.
Apparently so.
And I was watching.
It came with a manual.
It actually does. It's in the in-game help menu.
Awesome.
Although the manual's not that helpful. Let's see here. It's not wanting me to.
I need to go around the other side.
Yeah, see if you can get close on the other side.
Alright.
I was watching Doughboy's live stream today, and
yeah.
he was over on another map, and he's got one of these things, and he when he loaded the map up, this thing was all jacked up and halfway in the roof
Oh no.
of the building, so he had to reset it, and he lost everything that was in it. So he lost all his wrap, all his foil, and everything.
Any good here?
Yeah, I'm hitting R, but it's not doing anything. All right, let's take
go get a forklift and set it off the truck.
let's just take the straps off.
Okay. 1 second here. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, Superman.
Yeah, I've been working out here, on the farm.
Let me get this out of the way. I'll set him right over here for now.
There we go. It's going in now. Alright.
Cool.
Let's see if you've got superhuman strength. Maybe you can move it out of the way.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Let me get this out of the way. The tipping and stuff we're gonna be doing here shortly.
Yeah, we're gonna need to bring that trailer around once we take those pallets off of it.
Yeah.
Probably just dump it there if you want.
Okay. You need it on the other side, correct?
I need on the same side you're on. Just turn it around and kind of pull forward.
Okay. Like I said, I've got it, but I just ain't messing with it yet. So
Yeah, right about there.
Got to read the owner's manual a little bit on it.
And then set it up for round bales.
All right. Just regular round bales, right?
Yeah, 1.3 I think.
And work position.
Yep. So another cool detail that I found out about this thing is there's a little fan on the tongue here. It's like a vent fan, and you can see it rotate. And then you can,
cool.
And then the PTO shaft's rotating. I saw that. That was pretty slick.
Nice.
Now I suspect this tractor doesn't have that dynamic hose mod because the hydraulic hoses aren't hooked up to it. But
right.
But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this.
The detail on that thing is incredible.
Let me get this thing running here.
All right. I'm gonna jump in red here.
All right, we got who we got working for us? We got Maggie in the harvester there.
Oh, Maggie.
All right, let me get. All right. Gotta lower my cruise control.
What is it, 6?
Yeah. You know, these trucks do like 80, so.
I know. Going 6 miles an hour for these things is like, oh my god. It's full restraint.
Alright, so what I plan on doing is we're going to basically load up our chaff in our trucks here. And the LT Master has a storage capacity of about 29,000 liters. So I picked the Flegel AR module here because it has a capacity of 30,000 liters. So as we start tipping in the LT Master, it will start making a bale. So we'll be able to dump a full load in there and get back over here to our forage harvester. And hopefully by the time each of us gets a load up, basically that the LT Master will be ready to accept our next load. Rockhound, just in the event that for any reason that the LT Master shut off, you know, if the tractor shuts off,
right,
you just need to get in the tractor, start it up, and hit B to turn the LT Master back on.
Okay.
Now when you back up to this thing, you got to back up pretty far in.
Yeah, I noticed that on the last episode we did, when we were doing the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you about got to park on top of that thing.
Might check out this wrapping system. I've never seen what a chaff bale looks like.
You know what? Neither have I.
Well, we're about to see. It looks remarkably a lot like a grass bale.
Okay.
only a little different color, I think. And then, of course, it gets wrapped, so...
Yeah, and you can't see it.
Alright. Are you full?
21,000.
Oh, okay.
Heading back your way right now.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, slow it down, man. Pulling on out. Come on up.
Look at that, running into my... That's leased now. I'm gonna get charged for damage.
Take it out of my pay, dude. Take it out of my pay, alright?
It's like charity work.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hook you up with my mechanic. He'll fix it right up.
Okay.
You should see what he did to my truck.
Alright, so that wrapper is, the baler is about half empty. So you might have to tip and then wait a little bit and tip some more in to empty.
Okay. I get paid for about an hour.
I'm sure you do.
And then I get a bonus for every hectare I harvest. Yeah, I gotta get out.
But the fact that you get so much chaff when you use the forage harvester,
yeah.
This should be the ability to make silage bales from chaff has got to be a way of making insane amounts of money.
Auto-loaded.
Simply because, you know, I mean, even on hard mode, silage bales $1,000.
Right.
And if you can make, you know, if we haven't even had a full up and down pass yet. You know, we went down the field once and we're almost back, and we've had 90,000 liters of chaff come off the field.
Wow.
So.
See if you can't figure out why that trailer's not all loaded.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's just the pickup on this thing is really narrow.
Yeah, it's not close enough.
Yeah, let me move the pickup. Let me move it.
Well, you got your hard up over here sitting in the cab, not doing nothing.
I know, that's all right. We'll get him going.
He's on the roll now.
So yeah, 90,000 liters of chaff. Now we're making 5,000 liter bales, so we're making a little bit higher density bales.
Right. Cool.
So each load is 30.
Yeah.
So that's 6 silage bales per truckload.
Nice.
You know, so we've already basically made enough chaff for 18 silage bales. So that's $18,000. And we haven't even gone up and back yet.
Wow.
I picked the smallest cornfield to do this on.
Yeah, I see that.
So imagine if we did this on a big old cornfield, we'd
Yeah, I just planted a whole big old field of corn to do this with, and now I might be sorry I did.
well, just from the time investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you can, if you roll out with 100 silage bales, $100,000 is not something to shake a stick at.
Oh, not at all. It's just going to be time consuming. Got to get it done before the crop is toast.
Are you're running 3-day seasons?
6.
6-day seasons? Well, you got
Yeah.
well, depends on when the crop. Well, with corn, you could chaff it in the last growth stage before it's harvestable.
That's true.
So
yeah, while it's still green.
Yeah. So you would have like probably 7 days, 7 game days to do it.
Right.
Of course, you'd have everything else you had to do also, but
Right. Well, like I said, right now I've got I think about 8 fields I got growing at the moment.
all right, I got one more.
4 which are grass.
I gotta wait until he starts loading the conveyor, and then I'll finish being empty.
Okay. Your money.
Well, we've got 5.9 million. We're sadly
You've come a long way, and actually that's
we're
exactly where I'm at with my map.
we're 4,000. Well, actually, we're $3,600 short of $6 million. So I think we're doing good. You know.
Yeah, you're doing real good.
You know, it took us 39 episodes to get out of debt, and in 10 episodes, we've got $6 million. So.
You are doing real good, buddy. Might have another farm. I might need you to come in and turn around for me here.
Oh. Well, you know, you speak of that, and I got a phone call the other day. Apparently, the bank wants me to go check out a farm in Yugoslavia.
Wow.
So it sounds like we might be getting sent out to Yugoslavia, and this place is going to be looking for a farm manager.
Well, I might help out with that.
So I've told them. I've told the bank. I was like, you know what? We hired a local contractor to come in here and help us with this harvest, and he's got some resources available to him, and I think he could probably pick it up and take over for us. So they sounded interested. You might be getting a call from them soon.
Cool.
If they do give you an offer, make sure don't take their first offer.
No, I'm gonna haggle with them.
Definitely haggle with them, because they're foreigners and they think Americans are dumb. So
Right.
I think you can probably take them for a pretty good ride.
Yeah, they want me to go across an ocean. That's gonna cost some big money. That's gonna cost some big money. I like how when you back up to this, you can read what's going on with it.
Yeah, I think that's the remote HUD.
Yeah, that's.
It was an add-on option. I went ahead and, the dealer wants us to try it out, so he went ahead and gave us all the option pack.
So this is an option you get with the goal thing.
Yeah.
The baler.
Yeah, we'll just call it the bale maker.
The bale maker, yes.
Yeah, there's a remote HUD.
Okay, so you have to get that separately then.
I've never tried it without the remote HUD, so I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it pops up on your HUD down there.
Yeah, it tells you how much oil you got, how much.
Yeah, the left icon is if the wrapper's enabled or not.
Right.
And then the middle icon is the netting. And then the right icon is your foil.
Gotcha.
And then of course you have your icon for what you're working with.
Right.
And then the capacity. We also got the variable density chamber, so we can make bales anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000.
Wow.
In 500 unit increments.
Cool.
So depending on what we wanted, I went ahead and decided to make the biggest bales we could, because I figured that would be the easiest thing to do.
Got a lot of corn here to get in there. A lot of chaff to make up.
Yep, it's coming out. It's marked silage. So if we take a look at the bale coming out, we get oh, it disappeared on me.
Oh.
Well, sometimes they load on their own, sometimes they don't.
Gotcha.
But yeah, now this unit is not necessarily fully seasons compliant, I guess, or compatible, in that the bales that come out of this thing are already fermented.
Right.
Whereas typically with seasons, the bale is going to be
2 days out.
yeah, well, it's a third of a season. So
Okay.
if you play with 3-day seasons, it's 1 day.
Right.
6 days, obviously 2 days. 9 days would be 3, and 12 days would be 4.
Gotcha.
So if you play 12-day seasons, you've got to wait 4 game days to get your silage bales.
Wow.
So that's quite a investment of time there.
Yeah. And didn't you say there was a updated season coming out with the 24?
There is. I was ecstatic because I was offered a to be on their beta test group.
Cool.
And yeah, so one of the seasons developers sent me a message over the Farm Sim forums, basically saying that he'd seen my posts related to seasons, and it sounded like I pretty much knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And wanted to know if I wanted to basically be on their beta test team. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And then I started this streaming challenge,
Right.
and I haven't had a minute free to do any type of testing.
Right.
So it's like awful timing.
Man. And you're right in the middle of this challenge. You can't just quit it. Well, we got great demand for wool.
Great demand for wool.
At City Fabric too. Imagine that.
We got some wool we need to sell.
Well,
I haven't sold a single bale of wool.
What's the price going for?
Oh, we're gonna have to check that out here in a minute. I'll check it out after I get this.
5,500.
After I get this load, 5,500.
Yeah, 55.72 to be exact.
All right, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Alright folks, well, we're going to continue this forage harvesting off camera, and we'll come back here in a bit once we've managed to get the rest of this field done. Welcome back, guys. So we have finished harvesting, or basically doing the chaff of our cornfield. We worked through the night, and it was a pretty late night, but we've got all that done. We did manage to get that done before the rain came. It did rain around midnight. It started and finished off. It didn't last long. It rained for just a couple hours, and we've been fighting a wet crop condition all day. And just around 2 o'clock, our wet crop went away. So Rockhound is back again with us down there.
Buddy.
He's down there harvesting our final cornfield. This is the last day of autumn. We are in the 11th hour, if you will, because it's 2 p.m. on the last day of autumn, and as you can see, we have rain coming. So whatever we don't get harvested will be lost, because it will not dry out between now and the first day of winter, which is going to happen at midnight. So I just wanted to come down here and show you, as this is all the wool that we have accumulated over spring and summer. We haven't sold that off yet. We're going to go ahead and sell that off. And here you can see kind of our mess of bales. We've got, what did we decide? We've got 48, 42, 42, and 38. So let's see how much that is. I should have added all this up beforehand.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Didn't. I just made some numbers up in my head, I think.
Ah, okay.
42, 42, and 38. It's 122 bales came off of that times. Well, it's 122 bales at 5,000 liters apiece. So let's see what our current price is for that. So right now we're at basically, what are we at? $1,300 a bale approximately. So what's our take on that? 1,300. 1,300 times, what did I say?
122.
122. We got $158,000 of silage here from that little field.
Not bad.
So that was off of field 20. That's a fairly small field of corn. So I highly doubt you're going to get $150,000 of corn off of this field right here in a normal harvest.
No.
So it was definitely
Definitely
a
worth it.
worth the time and effort to do that. So we're going to go down here onto Fabric City, I think it is. They called up last night and said they needed wool. So we were like, well, you know what? We've actually been holding on to our wool.
Waiting for them to call.
That's right. We've been waiting. So I think you drove the last wool delivery down here. Will they take the wool in the back?
Yes, sir.
All right. I might be at the wrong shopping center.
It's the one with the big ball yarn on top.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm probably at the wrong shopping center. I'm over here at the bakery shopping center.
Now the wool's in the next one over. Or the Fabric City.
I see the big ball of yarn now.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like I've never sold wool at the Fabric City before.
Well, you know, things kind of run together. It's hard to keep track of them.
There we are. So let's go ahead and get this sold off. We've also got a great demand for canola. We're going to go ahead and take some canola down to the... Oh, look, it's at the railroad even.
Yes, it is.
Let's see here.
The railroad. So you got to hump it over to the train and then take the train and take it on down there.
We got 343,000 liters of canola.
Ooh, that ought to bring up a good penny.
So we're gonna have to borrow your truck.
Yeah, that trailer, that tipper will definitely hold it. 150,000 liters.
We'll borrow your semi, and hopefully we'll be back before you need it to.
I know my mechanic just souped it up for me and put a new paint job on it for me. So don't scratch it, please.
Well, you know, you did scratch up my leased forage harvester.
They didn't say nothing about it.
So
it was so small. Yeah, I told you after I had my mechanic work on my harvester last time, I gave him a few days off, and he came back, and I put him to work on my truck.
We're still selling our wool over here. These guys are slow to offload it.
Well, you can just offload it to the side and let them worry about it later.
I could, but the unloading zone's not big enough for my whole trailer.
That does make a difference.
We are now 6 millionaires.
Nice.
Seems like just yesterday we were struggling with a huge debt.
I know it. Time flies when you're having fun and making money.
42,000 and 15,000, so that's 57,000 in wool. Not too terrible bad. Like I said, we're going to
Not bad.
We're going to borrow your pickup truck there and your semi, if you will, and see if we can't make a couple loads of canola down there.
Cool.
I'll leave you.
I'm only halfway full, so I can probably get this whole field.
I'll leave you with a flatbed trailer.
That's all right. I can just. You want? What are you going to do? You want to sell this? I can take it right to a sell point and drop it right in a sell point with the harvester.
Let's see here. What do we got? Any? Nah, we don't really have a good price for corn. We'll just store it.
Okay.
I won't be long.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can probably get this whole field. Trying to get it before it starts raining.
Yeah, the sun's out now, but you know, when the weather rolls in, it rolls in fairly quick.
I tell you, the clouds come in off those mountains. Man, I'll tell you what, next thing you know, it's so cloudy you can't see in front of your face.
Well, that is a problem with being in the valley, because
Yeah,
you can't see the weather coming from a distance because it's hidden by those
exactly.
mountains, and then it rolls up over them and it's on you before
It's,
you know it.
tell me about it.
Your mechanic did a pretty good job at at tweaking this truck to handle pretty good.
Yeah, that truck handles real nice, dude. Brakes are great. Um, like I said, I just got it back yesterday, and I haven't even driven it, but I took it out for a test drive, and that was it.
Canola. We are filling up our canola.
Awesome. That train should hold all you got, right?
I think that train only holds 300,000.
And how much you say you had in inventory?
Well, we have 284 now, and I've already got 60,000 in, so that we had 330.
Okay.
So almost all of it. I'll probably just put 2 trailer loads in.
Okay. Keep a little bit.
We sold we sold all the corn, or not all the corn. We sold all the wheat that we had, and that was like 270,000.
Okay.
And that almost filled up all 3 train cars.
Wow.
So I think the train holds 300,000 liters.
With all the cars.
Yeah.
Well, in the, I won't say nothing. Never mind.
So I think your trailer holds 150,000.
Yeah. Trailer's at 150. My combine here is at 100,000, I believe. And we're at 66% or 66,000 right now.
So we should fill up all 3 train cars with these with 2 trips.
Nice.
You get really good air shocks on this truck. It takes this bumpy road pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Takes it real nice, and got brand new tires on it. Got even put a LED light bar on it for you too.
I like
So let people know you're coming.
what I really like is that smoked wind or bug shield on the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's still transparent, but it's a little smoky.
Right, you know it's there. You see it, and it helps keep them bugs off your windshield.
I don't know if you watch racing or not, but I was watching the Eldora truck race
Oh, okay.
the other day. I think it was recorded because I don't watch live TV. I watch recorded TV.
Yeah.
And I don't know when it was real, but I was watching the recording, and they had some of the trucks had these little plastic flaps on the hood,
Right.
and they said that was put there to catch the dirt and keep the dirt off the windshield.
Right.
But then they showed a picture of the truck and its windshield, and it was caked in mud. So
Didn't really help much, did it?
no. So the announcers were like, "Well, I think maybe they need a little bit bigger plastic shield there."
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. So that was one load. Let's go ahead and run back up there, and
Kick that thing into overdrive.
we'll put the pedal down and see what we can get up to.
Like I said, I don't know if you can find a straightaway long enough to get 90.
I doubt it.
And with a load on it, it takes a little bit longer to get up there. But when you're running bareback, that thing will shoot right across the dang map from one end to the other and nothing flat.
90.
You hit 90?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Topped it out.
I even got woed up to get in
And
the
that's
drive
'cause
here.
that's because I made him put a restrictor on it. Because if he didn't put the restrictor on it, it'd probably be doing about 150.
Well, you know, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it sane.
Yeah.
You know, we've got people learning to drive, pulling out in front of you and everything, so we don't want to
Well,
be going.
especially with and me with my lead foot. So.
We don't want to be going too quick.
And I actually tipped it over one time.
Oh, you rolled it.
Yeah, I rolled it once.
Yeah, so we still have 190,000.
And that actually that was before it was modified. I rolled it. You got how much left?
We had 190,000 liters in before we started filling our second tipper.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have 40,000 left.
Nice.
So see, you're at 87%. How much more do you got on that field?
About 2 more rows. 2.5.
You know, I kicked it down to 1x. Now I got to bump it back to 5.
Well, do what you got to do, boss.
Well, I slowed it down because we were flying through the night. We were flying through the night at 120, and I was like, oh, we better slow down.
And we're coming in the rain. Finally got the crops dry. And now we got rain to forecast, and ain't no telling when that's gonna come in. I've been keeping my eyes on those mountains, looking for them clouds to start rolling in.
They'll come quick.
Too quick. And usually it comes in from behind me, no matter which way I'm looking. It's coming in from the other direction.
So we got forecasted. We got 3 days worth of snow for a winter, and they're calling for snow the first day of spring.
Wow.
So 4 of the next 6 days are going to be snow. They're calling for.
Man. In spring?
Yeah. So it seems
That's
like it seems like we're not going to be doing much of anything during the winter time. We're going to be seems like we're going to be sticking
Chopping lumber.
up by the fireplace, trying to keep warm.
You said chop some wood.
All right, let's get
All right, I need my truck.
Oh, I see you're full.
I need my truck.
All right.
Oh, I need something that'll hold 100,000 liters.
All right, you come down to the come down here to the train transfer station. Once I unload this, you can take her back. I'll jump in the train.
All right. I'll be right there. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I only got it up to 70 with the load.
Really?
Before I had to woe it up because needing to slow down.
Yeah, once you get loaded, it's it kind of bogs it down a little bit. There's my black beauty right there.
Yep. Oh, where's the train? Oh, the train's still up here.
Well, you need to bring the train down here.
Hold on.
I'm filling up the hopper here for you. All right, hopper's full. I'm going to get my corn.
All right, I'm bringing the train. Taking the long way around.
Oh, are you? Yeah, I think we'll be able to get this field done before the rain sets in if I can hurry up. Pedal to the metal.
Well, don't hurry up too much. I got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
So I want to sell this. I want to sell the corn off here, and then or this canola, and then we'll. Then I got a little surprise in store.
Okay. I like surprise.
There's our stack of bales.
You're not going to wash my combine for me, are you?
No, that's for the contractor to wash his own equipment.
Okay, that's going to take a couple of days. This thing is plumb muddy from top to bottom.
It is caked.
It is.
I can see where a loco drive on this map would be quite interesting with 2 trains.
It is. Since I did my edit with the version 2 and the 2.1 of Rise of Industry, I took the second locomotive out. And what I was going to say earlier is, with all the industry and everything that's coming into town, they're talking about making an investment in getting a new train system in and adding a few more cars to it.
Oh, really?
For larger capacities, so they can haul more commodities around. So there's talk of that going on too. All right, last strip of corn.
There you are. Going the other direction.
I'm working. Oh, hey, there's my train.
Yeah,
Or your train.
I gotta slow her down.
Yeah, I'm using that same skin on my map.
Yeah, the first thing that, first time I saw it, I didn't realize that it blew exhaust out the fans all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is the engine running? But it wasn't.
I know. And the lights stay on all the time too. All right. Field 21 is done.
And the harvest is in. Bring on the rain.
Got a few stragglers.
We're good for winter.
I got a few stragglers, but I'm not going to worry about them.
Yeah, the longest selling this stuff by train is waiting for the train car to fill up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take. You want to store the corn, you said, right?
Yeah, we're going to store the corn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these to the farm silo and wash them.
All right.
Well, the truck's not that dirty, but my combine is a freaking mess.
Yeah, your truck doesn't get too dirty.
That's because it's got Minwax on it.
Oh, it's got that dust repellent wax.
Rain-X, whatever you call it. If I can get my combine to follow me like it's supposed to. I get trying to think who's in there right now. I can't remember her name.
Well, it's either Carol or Maggie.
Kind of looks like a Maggie.
Maggie's usually got a blue shirt on. Carol's usually got a white shirt.
That's Carol.
And I guess since we're at episode 49, if people haven't caught on yet, we use Walking Dead characters for our farm help.
Yeah.
It took a couple episodes before somebody in the comments picked up on it.
Carol does not know how to drive. Carol does not know how to drive a rear wheel steer vehicle.
Oh, yeah, and some of them have a hard time driving the articulated stuff.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, I see her off in the distance. She's just.
Come on. This
Yeah.
way. Straighten out. Straighten out. Come on.
You might be better having her drive the semi, you know.
Once you get her straight, she's good. It's getting her to get lined up straight to you is the hard part.
She's a little aggressive with the steering.
Yes. There she goes. I think she's got it now.
So, we are almost full. It's taken all this time for me to fill the train.
You're still filling the train?
Yeah, it's almost at 300,000.
Wow.
Thankfully, it dumps a lot faster.
Yeah. Come on, Carol.
Alright.
Come on, Carol.
Here we're moving.
Alright. Luckily, it's just down the road a piece.
Yeah, it's not too terrible far.
Now, I hear they're clearing that area out behind the train depot down there, too, for something. I don't know what's going on down there. Alright, I finally got Carol on the highway.
Alright, let's see how much we can make off of our canola harvest for the last 2 years.
Wow. 2 years worth of saving canola?
Yeah. We haven't sold a single crop from last year up until we sold our sunflowers.
Wow.
A little bit ago. Alright, that was 111,000 from the first train car.
Nice. Come on, Carol. Oh my gosh, she's gonna wind up in the drink, I guarantee it.
It's your harvester, it's not mine. 83,000 for the second train car.
I'm just gonna tell her to wait right there.
And 83,000 for the second train car. So that's
wow.
What was it? 111,000.
Yeah.
And 160,000.
Yep.
So 270,000 in. All right. All right, where are you at?
Dumping the corn at the farm silo.
All right, I got a surprise coming.
And I'm
Hold
fixing
on.
to go out here. I'm fixing to go out here and get Carol and show her how to drive this combine.
All right. All right, we're gonna. Let's see if we can't figure this thing out here.
I'm gonna go over here and wash my combine.
I see you.
It's a mess. You see me.
I see you.
Where are you at?
I'm not gonna tell you. You'll see me here soon enough.
Oh goodness.
See me, I can get control of this thing.
Uh-oh. What do you got now?
Well, I'm not the greatest at controlling this particular new farm implement.
Do I need to send Carol over there and show you how to do it?
No. No. I still see you over there. Trick is not getting too much, it's not getting too much speed.
Ah. Wow, I love the color of the trees.
Where are you at?
Oh,
You're at the...
what the hell are you doing way up there?
There, is that better?
I see you up in the air. What are you in?
I'm in a drone.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Do you see the drone, or do you just see me?
No, I see the drone with your name over it.
Oh, okay.
You are actually in the drone.
Yeah, it's. I'm about to fly into a tree.
Yep, you are. Crash landing.
Oh no.
Is that what that buzzing noise is?
It is.
I was wondering what that was.
All right. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to control. Oh, I just crashed.
Wow.
All right. So that was fun. All right. Well, thanks for coming out and helping me, Rockhound, with
Hey,
the
no problem. No problem.
with the
Glad
autumn
to help.
harvest. See, we've got everything in now, and let's take a look at our board.
How much corn did we bring in on that field? 100 and...
Where are we at? We got 343,000 liters of corn.
Wow.
We sold all our wheat yesterday.
Cool.
We had a great demand. We sold most of our canola. We've got probably what do we say? 120 bales of silage off of that field. I've got probably close to another 325 bales of silage.
Wow.
Between some other fields. So once we get that sold off, we've probably got another $500,000 in silage.
Wow.
To add to our coffers.
What is your bankroll at now?
Right now we're at $6,277,000.
Wow, what a hell of a turnaround, dude.
So,
From when you first took over, it's incredible.
that is pretty good, being I guess close to $5 million in debt, and
Yeah.
And basically paying like $300,000 a day in interest.
Interest, yeah.
So
You busted your butt.
let me go over here, and somebody's turned on all my lights.
Yeah, that was me. I couldn't see.
Man. All right, so thanks for coming out and helping me with the autumn
My
harvest.
pleasure. My pleasure.
We've got everything in for winter, so we're good to go now.
Sounds good. Thank y'all for watching.
And I'll be talking to you a little bit because I think the management company's interested in maybe you coming in and taking over the farm. Like I said, I got a call the other day where I had to where they want me to run out to Yugoslavia or something to check out a farm.
That's what you were saying.
So,
Off for a new adventure and do some traveling while you're there, and maybe get to see some places you ain't never seen before.
Yeah, but we're still care for the place and close things up and do things right. So,
Let me turn your light off for you.
all right.
There you go.
So until next time, happy farming.
Thanks, guys. Y'all take care.